1837. An 18-year-old girl awakens in her bedroom at Kensington Palace. By dawn, she's become queen of the most powerful nation on earth, but she inherits a country on the brink of revolution. Factories roar with life, churches divide communities, and an empire sprawls across the globe. Sheltered, untested, just a child, yet she's suddenly expected to rule. This is the story of Queen Victoria, the teen who became Empress of half the world. Her journey reflects not just personal growth, but a transformative era that shaped modern society. From industrial advancements to social upheaval, she embodies the paradox of youth and power. Chapter 1. A Crown at 18. In 1837, Victoria ascends the British throne amid a nation teetering between growth and chaos. Her uncle's brief reigns left behind instability, a monarchy in flux. As she rises, the Industrial Revolution is in full swing. Victoria's first political steps were cautious. She found a mentor in her first Prime Minister, Lord Melbourne, a trusted advisor who guided her through the turbulent waters of British politics. Their relationship was more than professional. It was a bond of intellectual respect that helped her find her footing amidst the chaos. He taught her the workings of the state and showed her how to use her position to gain influence. With his counsel, the sheltered princess began to evolve into a confident monarch. Factories consume the landscape, transforming cities. Smoke billows from chimneys. Workers flood the urban streets of Manchester and London. It's here, among the din of steam engines and the clatter of machinery, that she steps into her role. Victoria, young and sheltered, is suddenly thrust before the world, expected to lead. With religious divides and social unrest simmering, the young queen confronts deep-rooted issues. Class division is stark. The wealthy aristocracy looks down on a burgeoning middle class, while the working poor struggle for survival. It's more than a personal journey. It's about guiding a fractured nation. Yet there's hope amidst the turmoil. Victoria's youth represents potential and change. Her very presence evokes curiosity and side-eye across the empire. As she learns, so does Britain. They will navigate together through trials and triumphs. This is a tale of courage and transformation, her story bound with that of a changing nation. Chapter 2. Engines of Empire. The Industrial Revolution redefines Britain, shifting lives from idyllic countrysides to bustling urban epicenters. This change isn't just geographical, it's seismic. The heavy thud of machinery replaces the sound of rural silence. Factories arise, a testament to steam power and innovation, bringing both employment and problems. Urban populations swell, Manchester, London, each harboring hopes and struggles. Old agrarian life dissolves, replaced by the clamor of machines. Families scramble for wages, confronted with long hours and grim conditions. A desperate need for change stirs beneath the surface. The Queen watches this shift unfold from her lofty palace. An industrial powerhouse beckons, marked by its potential but fraught with challenges. Child labor, poor sanitation, and social unrest. Yet, this very movement is the engine of progress, propelling Britain into a new era, catapulting her into global prominence. This grand transformation was brilliantly showcased at the Great Exhibition of 1851. Housed within the magnificent Crystal Palace, a sprawling iron and glass structure built in Hyde Park, the exhibition was a testament to British ingenuity. It displayed over 13,000 exhibits, from steam engines to printing presses, drawing millions of visitors from around the world. The Crystal Palace itself became a powerful symbol of the nation's industrial and architectural dominance, a beacon of progress and a monument to Victoria's modernizing reign. Factories become the workshop of the world, producing goods once unimaginable, dictating trade routes, and turning heads in parliaments worldwide. Amidst this whirlpool of advancement, Victoria, still a girl at heart, must lead. Her growing consciousness reflects the struggles of her nation. Her affections and decisions will steer Britain through these turbulent waters. The stage is set. With iron and steam fueling her empire, the young queen stands at a pivotal crossroads. Every decision will reverberate through history, shaping Britain's future and her place within it. Chapter 3. The Weight of Society. The Victorian era is steeped in a unique social order, defined by strict hierarchies. At the top, the aristocracy, cloaked in wealth and privilege. Below, the emerging middle class, aspiring yet constrained. And at the bottom, the working poor, toiling in the shadows of grand estates. This structure dictates morality, expectations, and the very fabric of society. During Victoria's reign, strict values of discipline, modesty, and propriety govern behavior. Women are cast as angels of the house, their responsibilities bound to home and hearth, while men wield public authority. It's a dance of power and gender roles where deviation invites scorn. People tread carefully, cautious of societal judgment. Schooling and propriety become pillars of family life. Respectability becomes currency. Yet beneath the surface, a longing for change bubbles. The working class clamors for rights and recognition. Meanwhile, the middle class, emerging ever more powerful, stirs discontent. Victoria, embodying her era's complexities, navigates these waters, learning as she governs. As her reign unfolds, the struggle for individual rights intensifies. The conservative values of the time may bind her, but she carries the weight of their future. An empire built on rigid structure faces a mounting tide for change. Chapter 4. An Empire Without End. As the Queen presides, the British Empire expands at a breathtaking pace. Stretching from the Americas to Asia, it looms large, a global titan. Victoria serves as its figurehead, visually embodying its power. The empire, fueled by wealth, gold, cotton, spices, pours resources back into Britain, enriching lives and transforming London into a grand metropolis. The once simple city flourishes, showcasing ambition in architecture. The Crystal Palace stands proud, a beacon of progress and prosperity. With this growth arises a powerful middle class, traders, industrialists, and entrepreneurs challenging old norms. This newly rich breed impacts politics and culture, yearning for influence as they claim their place. However, it's not without consequences. As fortunes flourish, the complexities of imperialism rise. The dynamics of ruling hundreds of diverse cultures give birth to moral quandaries. What does it mean to rule through dominance? The Queen remains a unifying symbol, but her empire is not without strife. Back home, the repercussions of colonial pursuits stir debates about power and ethics. Movements for equality and justice gain traction against the backdrop of wealth and opulence. The tension between celebration and constraint defines her reign. The empire's might will echo through generations, but the Queen must tread cautiously on this delicate tightrope. Chapter 5. The Queen as Icon. Amidst industrial grinds, the Victorian era blossoms with cultural vibrance. Literature flourishes, echoing tales of social strife. Iconic writers like Dickens and the Bronte sisters capture the pulse of their times. The literature of the era wasn't just for entertainment, it was a form of social commentary. Writers like Charles Dickens use their novels to expose the harsh realities of poverty, child labor, and social injustice. His characters, like Oliver Twist, embodied the struggles of the working poor. The popularity of such works forced the public to confront the less glamorous side of progress, sparking a national conversation about morality and reform. The arts, in a way, became the conscience of the empire, forcing people to look beyond the pomp and grandeur. Their characters struggle against harsh realities, inspiring empathy and reflection. At the same time, the arts revive. The pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, for instance, breaks artistic norms, presenting ethereal beauty with a social message. Architecture bursts forth too. Gothic revival yields striking new structures that define skylines. Victoria herself becomes an icon, her image gracing paintings, literature, and daily items. The public adores her, yet she feels the weight of expectation. Cultural expansion isn't mere creation, it's a response to the changing winds. As classes mix for leisure, theatres, reading rooms, and art exhibitions flourish, contrast ripples through society. While the middle class seeks refinement, the working poor yearn for representation. The vibrant streets of London overflow with intellectual debate. The arts inspire progress and social critique. Herein lies a paradox. Can art truly reflect reality while inspiring change? Victoria watches, shaping her responses to the artistic surge. As queen and cultural figurehead, her essence intertwines with the literary legacies emerging. What will history say of an empire rich with stories and art? It will echo through time, the legacy of a queen intertwined with cultural evolution. Chapter 6: A World Reborn in Steam and Wire. Technological innovations paved the way for a revolutionary era. The Victorian age is profoundly marked by advancements that transform daily life and society. Railways stretch across the landscape, bearing Victorian eyes to new horizons. The rhythm of steam engines echoes the heartbeat of progress, whisking citizens from cities to countrysides, connecting lives. With the advent of the telegraph, communication morphs into something instant, reducing distances once deemed uncrossable. A message travels faster than ever before, binding the world together. This innovation ignites imaginations. The pace of life accelerates. Victoria, ever curious, embraces these marvels, an emblem of her era. Scientists and thinkers emerge in this landscape. Darwin challenges conventions with On the Origin of Species, igniting debates on evolution and humanity's place in it. Yet, with progress comes uncertainty. People grapple with rapid changes. From medical advancements to photography, each innovation reshapes perceptions. Her reign embodies the tension between tradition and change, an evolving monarchy navigating the modern age. But can technology harmonize the growing disparities? As electric lights illuminate homes, will opportunity follow suit for every class? These questions linger as she navigates a world reborn. Chapter 7: From Teen Queen to Empress. In 1877, Victoria was proclaimed Empress of India, symbolizing Britain's imperial dominance. Through her, a young girl once weeping at being woken to duty transcends into a monarch shaping worlds. Her reign reverberates with triumphs, yet carries the weight of a deeply complex legacy. The sun never set on her territories. They spanned continents, cultures, and conflicts. She faces challenges, home and abroad, as the cornerstone of a vast empire. Though hailed as a unifying figure, she's often seen through lenses of admiration and resentment. Victoria watches as movements for democracy and rights stir in her shadow. Her powers are restricted, yet her influence remains compelling. What does a sovereign's image evoke in hearts across her realm? As her personal life intertwines with public duties, she navigates sorrow and joy, balancing motherhood with the burden of leadership. The death of Prince Albert leaves her forever changed, carving a deeply personal narrative within her public journey. The lasting impacts of her reign shape modern society. From social reforms to artistic expressions, the Victorian sentiment lingers. The echoes of her life transcend time. They inform a world still grappling with issues of power, identity, and equality. In conclusion, Victoria entered history as a teenager and exited as the matriarch of a world empire. Her legacy, a tapestry of triumphs and trials, invites us to reflect on the complexities of leadership and the enduring implications of an era defined by a young queen. This is Long History Short, your shortcut to the whole story. We want to continue to bring stories that are worth the listen and help not only educate, but entertain a bit too. If you have any suggestions for stories you'd like to hear, we would love to know. Leave a comment, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe.